So introducing today's webinar, I want to welcome you to our webinar called Enhancing Your Voice Solutions with AI. My name is Maeve, and I'm joined by Rafal and Leszek, two of our pros on the Voice API team. And we're excited to share with you today how Telnyx is shaping the future of voice communications. So let's dive into the agenda for today's session. We'll begin by getting a quick overview of Voice AI and how it's transforming the way that we communicate. And then next, we'll break down the key technologies that make Voice AI possible. Then we'll discuss how businesses are using Voice AI to improve operations and customer experiences. And following that, our team will walk you through how easy it is to start using Voice AI within Telnyx's platform. At the end, we'll open the floor for any questions that you may have. So let's begin. What is Voice AI? Voice AI is a technology that mimics human voice interactions using artificial intelligence and natural language processing. It allows systems to conduct conversations with customers in a way that feels natural rather than relying on rigid menu systems like older IVR technologies. There are countless benefits to Voice AI, but we'll discuss only a few of them. By integrating Voice AI, businesses can save time and reduce workload on agents by automating routine interactions. It delivers personalized, faster, and more enjoyable experiences, reduces operational costs, and shortens the sales cycle, all by handling inquiries efficiently. This combination of automation and personalized service creates a better overall customer experience while improving this operational efficiency. So before Voice AI, IVRs dominated and still do dominate customer interactions. These systems rely on rigid, complex menus that often leave customers feeling frustrated and unsupported. We've all been there, pressing 1 for this and 2 for that, only to be passed from menu to menu. But Voice AI changes all of that. With AI-powered voice solutions, customers can engage in natural, intuitive conversations without needing to navigate through endless options. It's about understanding user intent from the very first word and delivering a seamless experience that's fast, efficient, and most importantly, frustration-free. And with Telnyx, implementing Voice AI is incredibly easy thanks to our suite of APIs and communication tools that integrate seamlessly into your existing infrastructure. So how does Voice AI work? Well, it's made possible by several core technologies, and here are a few of the building blocks that Telnyx leverages. We have low latency, which enables real-time responses for natural conversations. Next, we have speech to text, which converts spoken language into accurate, readable text, allowing the AI to understand what's being said. And on the other hand, we have text to speech, which transforms that text back into human-like speech for the customer. Now we have noise suppression, which ensures that background noise is filtered out, making conversations clearer. And we also have HD voice and a 16 kilohertz bit rate, which guarantee high quality sound. Both of these are essential for understanding and being understood. Finally, we have bi-directional streaming, which is a new feature we released yesterday, which allows for seamless, simultaneous speaking and listening, just like in natural conversations. As I said, Telnyx offers each of these, and put them together, you get clear and seamless human-like interactions without the human. Now let's talk about what powers the intelligence behind Voice AI. At Telnyx, inference and our large language model library work together to enable natural, real-time conversations by understanding and generating human-like responses. Inference is the process of using AI to analyze data and generate insights or actions. It allows Voice AI to interpret and respond to user queries instantly, providing real-time insights and reliable performance, which are essential for any Voice AI system. Telnyx's LLM library includes various open source models that can be used for different conversational needs. These models are flexible, scalable, and continuously improving, making your voice solutions smarter with each interaction. So how do these all work together? Well, when a customer speaks, a model from our LLM library is selected and used within our Voice AI application to process that data. The combination of inference in our LLM library allow Voice AI to understand the customer's input and generate that natural human-like response. So this is how we bring intelligence to Voice AI and ensure that every interaction is smooth and meaningful.
Okay, so let's move to the most common use cases. So we will show you how the voice AI can be implemented for different use cases. I can say that the most common area for the implementation of modern voice AI solutions is, of course, contact center, where huge amounts of voice calls are processed simultaneously. So the following use cases can be easily improved with voice AI technology. So starting first with automated customer services, it is all about voice bots. Voice bots are artificial intelligence-driven systems designed to converse with customers using natural language processing. Voice bots can handle routine inquiries and resolve common issues, such as password resets, account balance checks, or shipment tracking. And by managing these tasks, voice bots can free up human agents to focus on more complex and nuanced issues. Dynamic voice menu, comparing to the old-fashioned IVR, can automatically generate voice menus based on the recognized intents and guide customers through available options using natural language understanding. This streamlines the customer experience and helps resolve issues more quickly. Moving on to call routing, another essential technology for modern contact centers, call routing systems automatically direct incoming calls to appropriate departments or agents based on callers' needs. And those systems are using advanced algorithms to use call efficiently, considering factors like caller's history, agent skills, issue urgency, and so on. Sentiment analysis using AI to evaluate the emotional tone and mood of customers during calls in real time. Sentiment analysis examines speech patterns, tone, and words choice to detect levels of satisfaction or frustration. Next slide, please. Another set of common use cases is all about virtual assistants. So virtual assistants can streamline various aspects of business operations. Of course, it is not, of course, limited to the ones presented here on that slide. So first of all, virtual assistants are incredibly useful for handling all the logistics associated with meetings, as they can, for instance, schedule meetings, send out calendar invites, send automated reminders to the participants, or set up conference calls. One of the most beneficial aspects of virtual assistants is their ability to automate repetitive tasks. So virtual assistants can, for instance, automate data entry, ensuring information is accurately recorded and organized. They can generate reports automatically, providing analytical insights with just a few steps. And moving on to employee assistants, virtual assistants can provide quick and accurate answers to commonly asked questions, for instance, in the area of human resource or support services. And lastly, virtual assistants may also be very useful in customer services, especially in the financial sector. While they can assist, for instance, with account inquiries, balance checks, fraud detection, and monitoring suspicious activities. Next slide, please. Voice AI and virtual assistants are transferring the retail and e-commerce sector, providing a lot of innovations and improving customer experience and operational efficiencies. Voice AI is making it easier than ever for customers to get real-time updates on their orders. So they can provide real-time updates on the order status, ensuring customers are always informed. You can also provide detailed shipping information, including carrier details and tracking numbers. Virtual assistants are also revolutionizing how customers interact with product details and make purchasing decisions. So they can answer customer queries about product details, product availability, and pricing. They can provide also information on alternative products if the desired item, for instance, is out of the stock. Virtual assistants can also guide customers through return and refund processes seamlessly via voice interactions. So they can walk customers through the steps of returning a product and scheduling pickups. Finally, voice-enabled kiosks can be also implemented in stores, transforming the in-store shopping experience. So they can assist customers with product searches, make it easier to find what they really need. And let's go right now to the section about the best practices about designing and implementation of voice AI solutions. So usually the first step in implementing voice AI is to define the use cases to be covered. So this involves identifying the primary applications where voice AI can add value to your business. So key considerations in that area include identifying key use cases such as customer support, virtual assistants, lead qualification, and so on. The second important item is establishing metrics for success. So you want to clearly define how you would measure the effectiveness of your voice AI implementation, wherever it's response time, user satisfaction, or maybe conversion rates. Once you've defined your use cases, the next step is user experience design. A user-friendly and intuitive design is crucial for the success of any voice AI solutions. So key elements in that area includes developing interaction flows, including voice prompts, responses, and potential user queries we may expect. Next, it's also crucial to choose the right engine provider for speech-to-text and text-to-speech options, which are the most commonly used products in such implementations. So that decision significantly impacts the performance and quality of your voice AI solution. So the most important is the area of accuracy and quality. So you should evaluate the transcription accuracy, especially concerning specific industry jargon and accents. Additionally, assess the human-like quality of synthesized speech. So high transcription accuracy and natural sounding speech are fundamental to a positive user experience. The next area is all about language and voice options. So ensure that the provider chosen supports a wide range of languages and offer voice customization options. This is particularly important for businesses operating in diverse markets. The additional item we should cover also, the final step, is also how we should involve language and voice options. So we should ensure that your voice AI can cater to a broad audience and meet specific needs. So the most important is range of language supported. Make sure that the provider which you will choose supports all the languages relevant to your use case. And the important option is also the ability to customize your voice. So look also for the options to customize the voice to align with your brand personality. Some providers offers a variety of choices, even with the ability to create custom voices. And so the important step is also in implementing voice AI is also choosing the right supported AI models and services. So selecting a provider that offers a wide range of models through the same API can provide flexibility and efficiency for your implementation. So Be aware to choose a provider that allows you to select from various AI models using a single API, because this will significantly simplify implementation and reduce complexity of your implementation. Also, having access to a range of models means you can choose the best one for each specific task, whatever it's for transcription, translation, or another application. The next crucial aspect is area of natural language processing, NLP, and large language models, LLMs. These are essential for understanding and generating human language. So use pre-trained models from providers that best suit your use case. Pre-trained models are already optimized and save your time and resources required for training from scratch. Voice recognition and sentiment analysis ensure your voice AI can analyze emotional tone, sentiment, and even authenticate users through voice biometrics. So choose the models that perform well in detecting emotional tone and sentiment, which helps in understanding the customer's mood and intent. And next slide, please. So finally, let's go to the topics how we as Telnyx, as the provider of voice AI solutions, can help you with implementation of such use cases using our products. So Telnyx provides a robust infrastructure to scale your AI applications efficiently. Our dedicated network of GPUs enables you to scale your AI-powered applications seamlessly, ensuring high performance and quick response times. Telnyx currently offers 28 AI models, including the ones from DeepSeek, Google, Meta, Mistral AI, and OpenAI, and more will come. This diversity allows you to choose the models that best suit your specific needs. With additional options we are exposing in our inference API is JSON and regex mode, which help you to ensure that your inference output conforms to a regular expression or JSON schema, making it highly adaptable for specific applications, such as data validation or structured output requirements. Voice API is also crucial for any voice AI application because it is facilitating accurate transcription and seamless integration. And key components which we are providing with Voice API are, first of all, transcription engines. Telnyx offers robust transcription engines from Google and our own Telnyx engine, providing high accuracy, reliability, and low latency. We are also allowing integration with third-party speech providers. So if you've got any providers already in place, you've got your subscriptions already in place, Telnyx allows you to integrate with third-party speech providers over bi-directional WebSockets, enabling real-time data exchange and flexibility in choosing the best providers for your needs. We implemented also last time no-code voice assistants. So our no-code voice assistant lets you easily create and deploy voice applications with our TextML interpreter, with the script stored in our infrastructure in the beans, without a need to host your backend application to process voice communication. Finally, with Telnyx Cloud Storage, you can create AI-enabled buckets to store documents in different formats like PDF, text files, comma-delimited files, or JSON and media files to define a context of your assistants. So data stored in our AI-enabled storage buckets can be vectorized in seconds. This means your data can be quickly transformed into a format that is ideal for feeding large language models for fast and contextualized inference. I'm passing right now to Rafał, who will present the new exciting feature we just enabled.
Yes, yes. So this feature is already available in the beta mode. So for now, it's free of charge, ready for your testing. You could play with it, check it how it works. Any feedback will be appreciated. But what it is Gather using AI. So I would say a new generation of Gather operation. In the past, it was like that you could specify, you could enable it on the call Gather, which was, I would say, at the beginning there was a speech, some question to the caller or to the callee, or something like that. They provided the answer that was transcribed, and you get the answer in form of webhook. But that was, I would say, very strict and not very efficient, and allows you only to get one data that you wanted. So that was not the full conversation. It was just one operation that you could do at the time. Now we are introducing something that will help you gather more data in one operation, which is called Gather using AI. As you can see on the right-hand side, there's an example how to enable it. In that request, you could specify what should be the greeting, so how the conversation should start. In that case, this is, can you tell me your age and where you live? Then in the parameters section, you can specify what properties you want to get from the caller. In that case, that would be age and location. And you can specify which of those properties are required. So in that case, we want to have age and location. So once the bot receives that information from the caller, it will be sent to you in the form of webhook. You can specify as well history of the conversation so that the bot knows the context. So you can follow that operation with the next one if you need. And everything will be handled automatically. So you don't have to care about transcription. You don't have to care about the text-to-speech operation and the bot that will be used under the hood. Everything is now available. You can find the details in our Voice API documentation and XML documentation. For both products, we've got support for that. The official release will happen next week. As I mentioned, for now, it's free of charge. From the next week, we'll provide the pricing as well. We can go to the next slide, and I will pass to Meath.
So that wraps up the content that we have for you today. But before going into any questions, I want to first share that Telnyx will have a booth at the Voice and AI conference in Arlington, Virginia from October 28th through 30th. And at this conference, we'll dive even deeper into Voice AI and each of the new features that will be coming out soon. So if you're interested in scheduling a one-on-one in-person meeting at this conference, please reach out. We'd love to see you there. Oh, and that's how you can get to the link. So we've covered a lot of ground today on how Voice AI can enhance your communications, and now we'd love to hear from you. We're going to open the floor for any of your questions. Please feel free to type them into the chat, and we'll address as many as we can in the time we have left. While we wait for those to come in, I'm going to pass it on to Rafal to answer a few of the common questions that we get.
Yes, so let's start with those common questions. I mean, first one, is it possible to have a full AI assistant flow without integrating with the third-party services? Leszek mentioned about that. We've got now the service of AI assistants that could be done even without your I'm sorry, without your backend services using XML bin. It is as well possible to integrate that with Voice API. Please go to our dev docs pages. Everything described there. How to use it. We've got a guide for XML, so it should be pretty straightforward to do that. Are there any plans to support more text-to-speech services? Yes, at the moment we support only AWS Poly standard voices. we are going to introduce neural voices from AWS Poly this month, and it will be followed by Google and Azure support. So we'll have 3 platforms in Q4. As well, we are going to support 11 labs, but in that case, it will be based on your account. So you will provide to us API key, and you will just charge by them. And we are going as well to introduce our internal text-to-speech engine. When will be bi-directional RTP streaming? Why will there be bi-directional streaming supported? It is supported. It is supported since yesterday. You can start using it. You can now send us RTP streaming, and it will be smoothly played. So we extended that functionality that we had in the past of sending us MP3 files. Now it can be just a real-time streaming. So that was the common questions, and now we can jump to yours. If you have any questions, feel free to share them with us. On the chat.
Yeah, so I can see several questions in the Q&A option. So first one I already answered with my message in Q&A. So the question was about the services availability in EU region. So yes, of course, our voice services are also implemented in EU region. So you've got also a choice to select data location. So you can switch from US sites to EU, specifically to Germany, if you would like to store all the data in rest in EU region due to some local regulations like GDPR, of course. The second question I can see is about switching language of the voice conversation, for instance, from English to French on the fly. So yes, so when you are building some kind of the conversational AI solutions using the models we are providing, I did some tests with that specifically to cover that topic, and you can easily switch from one language to another on the fly, of course, based on the provided transcription engine you will be using, because this is crucial. First of all, you need to transcribe the speech to text, then process that in AI model. So if you've got transcription engine covering the languages of your choice and text-to-speech engine to respond with specific languages, AI models allows you to automatically recognize your, let's say, intent about the required language and switch to another one and continue with the same dialogue, with the same flow in another language. Another question, is it possible to integrate it into an own AI? Are there any other requirements? So I'm not sure. Yeah, so maybe Rafał.
I can answer to that. I mean, here are a few options. First of all, you can integrate using media streaming over WebSockets, your own AI. So in that case, you need to have your own text-to-speech, speech-to-text, and AI model. That is the first option. The other option, based on the webhooks from our transcription model, you can just pass that to your AI model and use it. And as well, then you can use our text-to-speech to send the audio back to the call, or the text that will be generated by the bot. The third option is to use our inference. So in that case, you can upload your model and use it. Please go to our DevDocs pages and read how to do that. There is a special section there, inference AI, and you can find everything there.
And the next question I can see is, if the voice is on Telnyx SIP trunk, can you automatically listen and transcribe it live? So in fact, there are two options. When you've got the SIP trunk connected to our platform, there is an option on the SIP connection level to terminate, to park the call into voice API application. So in such case, you will be receiving webhooks, and that for that call, you can use any of the voice API commands, like you can initiate transcription. The second option, which is the most common in such a scenario, is to utilize our subdomains for SIP trunks. So on the voice API application level, you've got also an access to a definition of SIP subdomain. So when you will establish your SIP trunk to that subdomain, voice API application will be automatically triggered, and you can process that call accordingly to your specific requirements using transcription, text-to-speech, initiate recording, etc. So there are many options around that use case. Okay, next question. For any of us that are non-developers, would trying to implement this be too technical? Do you offer DWU, D4U types of implementation services? So I guess the question is about some kind of the approach of low-code, no-code applications. Yeah, so I'm not sure if this is a moment to reveal some news about our Flow application, new product we are going to introduce. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe Leszek, before that, so you can, we've got already, I mean, XML solution, which is kind of low-code solution, I would say, not no-code, but low-code solution that can be run on our servers without need of having any resources on your side. But yes, we are going as well on no-code solution, which is Flow, that will be integrated with voice, and that should be released in Q4. And that will help you, I mean, to design your application in kind of diagrams. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I think the plan is to reveal more information about our Flow product in the upcoming webinars we've mentioned during our presentation. Yeah, so please join our webinars. Yeah, planned. Where are the servers located in the EU?
They are located in Frankfurt and London.
And Amsterdam, and I guess, yeah, three sites for voice services.
Yeah, sure.
Next question: can the processing adapt to non-English caller? Translate in, answer question, translate out, send. Yes, absolutely. I was doing also a similar POC. Using, of course, third-party translation services. So I was testing with Google Translate, Microsoft Cognitive Services, where you've got also on-the-fly translation option. So in such case, of course, you can receive, transcribe the speech in one language, transcribe it, translate to another language, provide the responses in that language to another party. It's absolutely doable. It is a valid use case. Yeah. What documentation about voice AI model is available? So I think you can reference to our inference API documentation. You can find on our DevDocs, developers.telnyx.com site. You've got some guides and all the details around our voice API endpoints we are providing for inference API. So this is the main product you should look when we are discussing the coverage of AI models and everything around that use case.
Yeah, I just sending some links to the documentation. Let me add one more for gather using AI.
Will it be possible to watch the webinar afterwards once more? Will there be a link shared? Yes, absolutely. We'll be sharing a link to our webinar.
And there's similar question for the slides, yeah? So slides will be shared.
Yes, and I think I didn't miss any question. We've got still 4 minutes, so if anyone has something else to discuss, feel free to raise the questions. Where the sites will be available or the slides? Slides, okay.
We'll send that information to all the participants, I believe, via email.
Okay, so I do not see any more question.
All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining us today. Just to sum up everything we talked about, essentially, voice AI is more than just an emerging technology. It's the future of customer communications. And by leveraging Telnyx's voice AI, you can provide real-time, intelligent, and scalable voice solutions that are both natural and efficient. So we're here to help you guys get started with any of your AI-powered voice solutions. So feel free to reach out with any of those questions that did not get addressed or any that pop up in the near future. So again, thank you so much for joining us today, and we look forward to helping you enhance your voice solutions with AI.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.